Hello everyone, this is the Middle Street Animatronics Show, and today I'm going to be covering the history of my local Chuck E. Cheese location, Levittown, Pennsylvania. Let's get into this. The reason I've decided to start with 2008 to modern day is because it's the information I was able to confirm. There's a lot of information of things that happened from 1990. By the way, 1990. August of 1990 was when this location opened. I have enough evidence to personally believe that. And from 1990 to 2008-ish is the time that I can't confirm everything that's happened to this location, because there's a lot of different things that I've gathered from different sources, because there aren't too many reliable ones when it comes to this location. In my opinion, I think it would be most effective if we went back in time during this, because the further back in time you go, the more I can't confirm the things and events that have happened during that era of this location. Now, after the unfortunate effects of a certain pandemic, this location has become an Aspen Dental, and it's stayed that way ever since. And this is basically what it looks like to this day. But if we go back before 2020, we can begin to see Chucky, Munch, and the rest of the band. Now, this photo was taken August 2016 on Google Maps. And as you can see, it looks like any other Chuck E. Cheese location before the 2.0 remodel. I believe that this location had gotten its Phase 4 remodel around 2008. This location also had play tubes, because it was obviously before the pandemic. Due to their great staff and tech, this location kept its animatronics working for a very long time. This is one of the most recent images from before the closing of this location. And this was taken about 2019 or 2020, by the way. Before 2015, this location had very rare and unique parts to its animatronics. As seen in this photo, Munch and Jasper still have their PTT masks, incredibly rare. However, this was removed in 2015. According to my biggest source for this video, Big Chuck, Matt the franchise apparently owns this PTT Jasper mask that was replaced. I've only been to this location once, well, inside it at least, sometime around 2015. In this location, Chucky had an Avenger cap that was eventually taken off according to Big Chuck, around 2013. From 2013 to 2015, many of the cosmetics on the characters were restored. This is because of the remodel of a former two-stage location, Springfield, PA. I'm going to do a brief history of this location for you to get a better understanding of the history behind this Chuck E. Cheese. I was fortunate enough to be able to find a photo from 1 month ago about what this location looked like. Now, I've been to this location once before the 2.0 remodel. It's a decent location that before the remodel had a Circle of Light stage, and before Circle of Light stage, they had a 2-stage. And before they had a 2-stage,
when teacher gives you homework, it's the thing you should do. Forget about the TV and your play friends too. Apply yourself.
If you're a true Chuck E. Cheese fan, you should have seen this coming. These cosmetics were taken off of the first ever road stage location in Springfield, PA. Now, after this was a road stage location, it was a 2-stage location, and the cosmetics were taken off the 2-stage. So, technically, they aren't road stage exactly cosmetics, but they're still from this location, which is very historic. Here's an image of this location before the Phase 4 remodel. It was eventually, during the Phase 4 remodel, pushed back into the building behind it, and this is what it looks like right before the 2.0, which is, again, it's not here anymore, unfortunately. But there's a quick history of the location that these cosmetics have come from. I'm proud to announce that the timeline from 1990 to 2008 has finally been confirmed. Here's everything that's happened during this time. Today, I made the incredible and shocking discovery, after all these years, that the Levittown, PA location was in fact a rocker stage. This rocker stage lasted from 1990 to 1994. And this is not the exact image of what it looked like in the particular store, but this is generally what a rocker stage would look like. After all my research from doing this video, I've heard a lot of people say that at one time this was a road stage, which to my knowledge is false because I have found no official news or media confirming that. So that's unfortunately not true. It would be cool if it had both the rocker stage and the road stage, but I'm just impressed that it once housed one of them. This means that the most likely reason for Jasper and Munch for having the PTT mask is probably because the rocker stage was once installed in this location. That's my only other guess, and I'm just impressed how old these guys are, and they were still working at the time that they were taken out. It's a really incredible location, and I'm glad to share the history of it with you. To the best of my knowledge, after searching the whole internet for more information on these guys, I've only discovered that from 1994 to 2008, nothing significant has happened in the timeline of this location. A while back, I always used to think that from the time I started driving by this location, around 2015-ish, that it had only been there for that long, from 2015 to 2020, and it's crazy to see just how much longer they've actually been there.
When teacher gives you homework, it's the thing you should do. Forget about the TV and your play friends too. Apply yourself and soon you'll be a smart buckaroo.
But what do you do if you're at the zoo and a kangaroo takes your homework from you?
Now I find everything.
Whoops, now